Imagine if you could face any challenge, loss, rejection, fear, without losing your inner peace. What if your emotional strength was so steady that nothing could shake you? Emotional strength, as the Stoics saw it, isn't about numbing yourself to pain or ignoring emotions. Instead, it's about building resilience and wisdom to handle life's storms with grace. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most famous Stoic philosophers, practiced these principles daily, finding ways to rise above fear, sadness, and even anger, choosing calm, clarity, and strength. In this video, we'll go through 10 Stoic principles from Marcus Aurelius that can transform your approach to emotional strength. These practices, from accepting what we can't control to seeing challenges as opportunities, teach us how to master our reactions, build resilience, and find peace, no matter the circumstances. Stick around, and by the end, you'll have the tools to build emotional strength that's unshakable. Imagine if you could face any challenge, loss, rejection, or even fear without losing your peace of mind. What if your emotional strength was so steady that nothing could shake it? For the Stoics, emotional strength isn't about denying or numbing yourself to pain. Instead, it's about cultivating resilience and wisdom to handle life's storms with grace. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor, practiced these principles daily. He found ways to rise above fear, sadness, and anger, choosing calm and clarity in the face of life's trials. In this video, we'll go through 10 Stoic principles from Marcus Aurelius that can transform your emotional strength. These teachings, like accepting what we can't control and embracing challenges as growth opportunities, show us how to master our emotions, build resilience, and find peace, no matter what we face. Let's get started. Number 1. Self-reflection. Know yourself to master yourself. The Stoics believed that true emotional strength begins with self-awareness. Marcus Aurelius practiced daily self-reflection to understand his thoughts, emotions, and motivations. In Meditations, he wrote, "Look well into thyself. There is a source of strength which will always spring up if thou wilt always look." This means our real strength lies in understanding ourselves, facing our fears, and recognizing what triggers us. When we know ourselves deeply, we become less vulnerable to external chaos. By reflecting daily, we can gain control over our emotions, understanding what we truly need and how we truly feel. Practical tip: dedicate time each day to self-reflection. Ask yourself questions like, "What triggered me today?" or "How can I respond better?" This practice will help you become more self-aware, building emotional resilience from within. Number 2. Focus on what you can control. One of the most essential Stoic principles is the understanding that we should focus on what we can control and let go of what we can't. Marcus Aurelius put it simply: you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Imagine facing a disappointment, like losing an opportunity or a conflict with someone close. The natural reaction might be to try to control the outcome. But Stoicism teaches us that trying to control the uncontrollable only brings frustration. By focusing on our own actions and responses, we gain inner peace and avoid unnecessary stress. Practical tip: identify a current situation that's causing you stress. Write down what parts of it are within your control and which are not. Then choose to focus only on what you can influence and let the rest go. Number 3. Practice acceptance of external events. Acceptance is a foundational Stoic principle. The Stoics called this concept Amor fati, which means love of fate. Marcus Aurelius practiced this by embracing whatever happened as part of his path, whether it was triumph or tragedy. He once wrote, "Accept whatever comes to you, woven in the pattern of your destiny, for what could more aptly fit your needs?" Rather than resisting events outside of our control, Amor fati teaches us to accept them fully. This doesn't mean passively enduring. It means actively embracing all parts of life, seeing challenges as chances to grow stronger. Practical tip. Practice acceptance by reminding yourself that life is a series of unpredictable events. When something doesn't go as planned, try saying to yourself, "This is here to teach me something." Embrace each moment as part of your journey. Number 4. Detach from the opinion of others. In the Meditations, Marcus Aurelius reflects on how much of our stress comes from caring about what others think. He wrote, "It never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own. When we depend on others' approval, we hand over control of our emotions. Building emotional strength means anchoring yourself in self-respect. The less weight we give to others' judgments, the stronger we become. When we stop allowing others to dictate our peace of mind, we cultivate true emotional resilience." Practical tip. Next time you catch yourself seeking approval or feeling hurt by someone's opinion, remind yourself that your worth isn't defined by their judgment. Shift your focus to what you think of yourself rather than what others think. Number 5. Embrace discomfort and see it as growth. Stoics viewed discomfort as a necessary path to growth. Marcus Aurelius challenged himself to face hardships with courage, believing that enduring discomfort builds resilience and inner strength. By embracing discomfort, we train ourselves to handle bigger challenges without fear or resentment. Think of discomfort as a workout for the mind. Just like physical exercise strengthens muscles, facing discomfort strengthens your emotional resilience. Every moment of discomfort becomes an opportunity to build your character. Practical tip. Begin with small challenges, like taking a cold shower, having a difficult conversation, or pushing yourself to finish a hard task. Each time you embrace discomfort, you're training yourself to handle adversity with grace. Number 6. Use obstacles as opportunities for growth. The Stoics saw obstacles not as hindrances, but as chances to improve. Marcus Aurelius taught this in one of his most famous lines, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." When we view obstacles as opportunities, we transform setbacks into growth. Imagine facing a major disappointment like a failed project or missed opportunity. Instead of letting it discourage you, think of it as a redirection, a lesson in resilience. By embracing obstacles, you gain emotional strength, understanding that even setbacks are part of the path. Practical tip. Next time you face a setback, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Instead of seeing the problem as something that stops you, look for ways it can guide you. This mental shift will help you see life's challenges as stepping stones rather than barriers. Number 7. Emphasize daily gratitude for both good and bad. Marcus Aurelius practiced gratitude not just for life's joys, but also for its challenges. He saw gratitude as a way to cultivate a resilient mindset where everything in life, even hardships, served a purpose. Gratitude helps shift our focus from scarcity to abundance, from problems to lessons. Think about the challenges you're facing today. What if you could be grateful not only for the good moments, but also for the difficulties, seeing them as valuable teachers? This mindset makes you stronger, reducing the impact of life's stresses. Practical tip. Start a daily gratitude practice, listing 3 things you're grateful for, including one challenge that's helping you grow. This habit fosters resilience, teaching you to appreciate both the highs and lows of life as part of a bigger picture. Number 8. Live in the present moment. The Stoics taught that anxiety about the future weakens our strength in the present. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Confine yourself to the present. By staying grounded in today, we free ourselves from the stress of worrying about tomorrow." Imagine worrying about an upcoming event, a deadline, a big decision, or even a difficult conversation. When our minds drift to future concerns, we miss out on the power we have in the present. Focusing on today brings clarity and reduces emotional strain, allowing us to be fully engaged. Practical tip. Practice mindfulness whenever you feel yourself drifting into worries about the future. Take a few deep breaths and bring yourself back to what's happening now. By anchoring yourself in the present, you'll build the emotional strength to handle life one moment at a time. Number 9. Embrace mortality. Remember that life is finite. One of the Stoics' most profound principles is memento mori, or remember that you will die. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself often that life is finite, using this truth to inspire a life of meaning and presence. Embracing mortality isn't about fearing death, it's about valuing every moment. Imagine being so aware of life's fragility that each day becomes more precious. By accepting that our time is limited, we naturally focus on what truly matters, letting go of trivial worries and anxieties. Practical tip. Reflect on the impermanence of life, asking yourself, if this were my last day, how would I want to spend it? This simple reminder strengthens your resolve to live fully, helping you focus on what brings meaning and fulfillment. The Stoics believed that true emotional strength comes from within, from understanding ourselves, embracing life's challenges, and focusing on what we can control. By following these 10 principles from Marcus Aurelius, you can cultivate resilience, finding inner peace no matter what life brings. Each time you apply these principles, whether by practicing acceptance, embracing discomfort, or living in the present, you strengthen your ability to remain calm and steady. Remember, emotional strength isn't about ignoring emotions, but mastering them, letting your inner peace guide you through life's ups and downs. Embrace the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius and watch as you build a foundation of unshakable emotional strength. Thank you for watching, and may these principles bring you lasting resilience and calm.